And welcome again to another video basic fishing. As you can see, I am finally at Army's Bay, and as you can tell, today's objective is for me to try and fish at Army Bay on my kayak. It's gonna be exciting because I've always wanted to be here, so I hope you all stay tuned for some awesome fishy action, and hopefully I get some good fish on the slow jig or on the soft bait. See you there. Alright, so as you can see, I was really excited because Army Bay is basically kayak fishing capital, especially around Auckland. But it was also in my destination to try fishing. Plus, it's always nice exploring new fishing spots. Oh, look at that jellyfish! That is massive out of the seaweed! My god! While I was paddling, I noticed something off of my pedal drive, but it seemed like a no issue at the time. But anyways, first objective, I trolled with a soft bait which, not surprisingly, didn't produce anything, so I proceeded out to where I thought the reef was. I did one small snapper on the soft bait which I released, and then out of nowhere I got interrupted by a loud bang. For those who can't hear that, that's actually gun noises. For those who don't know, there's a military base located up at Army Bay Hills, and this was my first time hearing gun noise. It was quite intimidating even from a safe distance. You don't hear that every day. With the reef not producing on the soft bait, I decided to head out to the sandy patch where I decided to try and get the snapper on a Sunaku jig. Now I should mention my main objective of this trip wasn't trying to find a big fish, as Army Bay does have a reputation for producing big fish at certain times of the year, but it was more of me exploring and testing a new spot. The fishing was slow at the start and I really had to move around to find the fish. I did get myself a fish finder, but I need to get it all prepared before installing it on my kayak. Make sure to subscribe if you wish to see that in action. But after moving around different areas, that eventually pays off. Fish, finally. Yep. I don't think it's a big one, but still, it's putting up a good fight. Oh, finally. Oh! They fight a lot harder in the deep water, that's for sure. Yep, slowly coming up. Oh, yep, there it is. Finally. Is it illegal? Doesn't look like legal. We'll have a measure anyway. Nah, I don't think he's legal. He's barely touching legal, but I'll let him go. Alright, this little guy's ready to go back. There we go. Hooked up finally. Just gonna wind it in slowly. Just let the rod do the work. Jeez. I don't think he's that big, but even so. Nah. Who knows? He might be legal. Or maybe not. Again, this is another barely legal fish. Like 31 centimeters. But I'll send him down. Oh. And up it goes. So I've moved closer to where I think the reef is, and I just hooked up into a not a bad size snaps. Fights pretty hard, but I don't think it's that legal. Let's have a look. There we go. It's not a big one. Still, they fight pretty hard in this depths. Oh no, he's a legal sized fish. Finally. Oh, that's a legal fish, all right. Finally, on the first drop on the new spot too. But yeah, it feels great to finally hook into something good. I mean, Check that out on the Sunaku. How cool is that? Right as I dropped it. Oh god, just have to be careful. Yep, he wasn't even hooked properly. But it feels great to finally hook into something good out here. Oh, and he's easily legal too. Yeah, look at that, easily legal. Solid double hookup. Oh, yep, that's not a bad snap actually. Looks like an illegal fish. Ah. God, they go berserk every time. Oh, another snaps right here. Not a bad one. I mean, he could be a little bit better, but let's see how big he is though, and then we can make the judgment whether we can keep him or not. Keep her right here. Oh, look at that jellyfish. That is huge. I'm gonna get this underwater for the shot because that is sick. Like, seriously, check that jellyfish out. I'm not sure if anyone can see that, but that's one massive jellyfish. My god. That is cool. That is cool. Seen a few jellyfish today, so you know, it could mean something. Is it a breeding season for the jellies, or what does it mean? What could it mean? Got a fish. Took a while, but yeah. I think I'll stick to this spot from now, since I got one fish on. Oh, might be small though. See how big he is though, or what species he is. Yeah, an undersized snapper. What a surprise. Oh, you know what? Forget it. Up straight away, right after I dropped this bait again. Don't think this is a... No, it's not illegal. Oh no, could be close. Let's have a measure though. Oh. Oh, cheeky bastard. Oh, oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. Oh, loosen the drag a bit, just so that that one was caught mid-water. Could be a kahawai. Oh no, it's a snap.
Oh, it's a good size snap too. Oh yes, I finally found the fish. Oh. Whew. Yeah, 2 hookups. Solid as. Oh, finally. He's barely legal, so let him go. And this one here. Oh. Finally, after all day, I finally got something good. I mean, it wasn't easy getting him, but I finally got a good fish to take home with me. Check that fish out. Oh man, it took a long day today, but I finally got something good. Now let's see if I can get some more. Oh wow, he was just barely hooked too. Finally. So that's it for today's video. I had a great success out on Army Bay for the first time, and even though I was going blind, I just went by my instinct, traveled different locations to try and see if I was able to pick up any fish, and the picking was a little thin compared to, you know, my other area, but you know, overall I really enjoyed fishing out here. It's really deep, so you know, using the Sunaku out here was really effective. Although the fish were a bit tentative on the chew, I was still able to make the most of the day. And you know, thanks to Sunaku, I was able to bag a few good amount of fish to take home with me, so that's always a great bonus. And I hope everyone has enjoyed watching this video, and if you have, please leave a like and don't forget to subscribe for more fishing videos. And if you want to you know, see more different actions from me, just let me know in the comments below. And yeah, see you all next time, and it's time to go home.
Now, remember when I said I noticed something felt off about my pedal drive? Well, unfortunately, something was off.
Worst thing has happened to me. My pedal drive is broken. Ah. I don't know what happened, but I think the gear inside is like busted. Yeah, I don't know what's happening with this. Looks like to go through the old-fashioned way.
I was pretty annoyed about my pedal drive getting broken, but I was extremely grateful that this happened at one of the most calm days. I can't imagine what would have happened if this was in a windy condition or a swelling condition, or worse, in a remote location with strong current. But now I've learned something. Always check something if it doesn't feel right, or learn more about the product to avoid future errors. If you want to see whether my pedal drive gets repaired or see my new fish finder in action, make sure to smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe for more fishing videos. Again, I hope you all enjoyed the video and see you all next time.